The truth is, most people spend their entire life as a side character in someone else's story, waiting in the shadows for any sense of approval or validation from others. However, in this lifetime, life is ours to be lived, to become the protagonist of our own story. We must become our own casting of a main character, because if we don't, we will never truly live for ourselves. In my own life, for the last 18 years until leading up to about a year ago now, I was living life for everyone else, not for me. Everything I did, everything I said, everything I acted upon was to make others feel good, others feel appreciated, and hope for some sense of validation, some sense of acceptance, to feel maybe these people would like me or would get accepted into this group. My whole life was built on a lie. It was built on that of living someone else's story, not my own. And when I say I was doing everything for everyone else, I genuinely mean that. About a year ago in my life, I started to take control, to realise that I only have one life. Life must be lived for me. I started to do things I wanted to do for me, and that I've always wanted to do, without that validation, without that judgment or caring of what others will think. Because the truth is, it's not just about other people, it's also about society pressure as well. Telling you what you should do, how you should act, what you should say, what you should believe. And that's the biggest one of them all. I wanted to always do content creation. However, I never started till about 6 months ago, because life told me I had to go get a job, I had to go to college, I had to go to university, or whatever, I guess country you're from, it's different, but I was told I had to go into education, and that's the only way I can live my life. Go to school, education, get this, do this. You know, get to this age and now you're qualified and you're earning this money, you're living here, get a mortgage, and now just to live your life and hopefully you can reach retirement. It's not only living in someone else's story, it's living in society's story. It dictates how we then live our life and live our own story. It's the placed expectations upon us from others and from society which really dictates what we are doing nowadays. And the beauty of my life is I stepped away from all the noise. I decided to go down my own path, to do what I wanted to do what I knew felt right for me and was going to, lead me to be in a good position. So this video today is about helping you do that same thing as well. Because the thing is, all human beings were not born to be a copy of one another. We were all born with a unique purpose. And it first starts to uncover itself when you realise and you accept that it's your life. That life is yours to be lived and that you have control over it. And the secret about the true fulfillment of life comes from authenticity. It comes from you doing things, you succeeding in things, you being rewarded from things in your hard work, not from doing that for others. That's someone else's satisfaction, someone else's pleasure, not your own. So not only is it about uncovering your potential and your purpose, not only is it about separating yourself from someone else and to take control of your life and to improve your life, it's also about feeling fulfillment, being happier and being more content. And it all stems of you taking control of your life. So here are 5 ways you can truthfully reclaim your story and your life and to take control of it. Cut out all noise, all consumption that makes you feel inadequate, that makes you feel like you don't matter, that your opinions don't matter, that your life doesn't matter, and that other people have such amazing lives and you have a terrible life and you should just consume their content and watch what they're doing, what they're achieving and what they have. Cut it all out. Understand that noise is going to distract you. It's going to make you feel like you're not worth anything, that you're worthless, because that's what social media is about, right? It's about showcasing lifestyle, showcasing what you have, what you are doing, the videos you're making, whatever it may be. It's about showcasing the best that you have. And when you're on social media all day and you're constantly consuming the best of what people have on every video, you're going to compare your life to that, your whole life, and that's when you're going to start feeling as if you're not worth anything. But exactly when you cut that consumption out, you now realise and start to appreciate every little thing you really have, and that truthfully you already have in your life already. And you realise that everything on social media is all just a lie. It's all a perceived lie to make you feel jealous or envy, to make you feel like you're worthless and that your life doesn't matter. But the truth is, it does. Set your own standards and metric. Don't look at society, don't look at what you're being told, everything you're being fed. Do what you want to do. Go where you want to go, achieve what you want to achieve. This is my biggest piece of advice here, is go with what your head is telling you, what your heart is telling you, what you've always wanted to do. Go and do that. Go and set the standards for you. It may be different from everyone else, but that's the key here. It's trying to separate yourself from everyone else, trying to separate yourself from what society tells you. Go and do what you've always wanted to do. What you know makes you actually feel happy and fulfilled. Success on your terms. What does success look like to you? Not someone else, not where someone else is. What could it truthfully look like to you? Embrace failure, mistakes, your experiences. Don't avoid them by learning from someone else. A lot of people will tell you that's wrong. You should learn from other people's mistakes to make sure you don't make them yourselves. No, go live life for you and live that full experience of that. Go and get your own experiences. Go and make your own mistakes. Go learn from them yourself. That's what builds you as a person. It gives you character development. So don't avoid failures. Don't try and be in someone else's shadow, trying to look at what they're doing and where they've been and how they got there, and you should follow that exact path. Have your own path. Life is about having your own journey. That's what makes the result even more authentic and unique at the end of it. You had to go through your own struggles. You had to face your own mistakes. That's the beauty of authenticity. Take bold action for you. Start small, but commit to daily action every single day which betters your life. Could be a simple habit you want to start doing that you've always put off because maybe someone's going to judge you. Maybe you want to read or meditate, but you feel the people around you are going to judge you because it's cringe, and in the modern day you shouldn't do that. You should be consuming. Just incorporate new things into your life that you want to do, or that you've always wanted to do, or that you know can be good for you. Commit to these daily decisions. Start small, but the importance here is that you're committing to you daily, your actions daily, making sure you are ending better off with the decisions you are making. Every choice, every decision you are making, you want to feel good, you want to feel fulfilled, and you want to make it for you, not anyone else. And for the last one, trust your intuition. Trust your heart, trust your head and what it's telling you. Maybe it's not always going to be right, but at least you're doing things for you. Because the thing is, your instincts are probably more accurate than any external opinions, any outside noise. We don't know what's true these days. We're being told lies one minute, and apparently we need to believe this the next minute, and we're told to do this one minute and then don't do this the next minute. The way things are changing, how are you supposed to believe anything? So trust what you think is right. What you know deep down could be right. Even if you have to go through some failures or make some mistakes to learn that and to know what's right, at least go from it from the off. Some things are going to be right, some things aren't, but go with your instincts, go with your heart, and trust that you know what feels right. Secretly, we know deep down what the right decision to make is with a lot of things. Go with that. And to conclude, no one else is going to live your life for you. You can either let others write your story, or you can either pick up the pen and paper and write it yourself. So decide in this very moment, are you going to live for them, or are you going to live for yourself? It's time to take back your story.